Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to build a mob farm. Well, that tree just popped up like a good one. We need all the wood we can get, so let's get started. While we've been away, I've tried to do as little as possible. All I've done is sieve, pop another set of stairs in, and space out the mob farm. So let's get rid of some of the stuff we've got on us, just in case. So let's grab some stuff, get ourselves ready. Oh, there's one thing I want to do before we start. We're going to need a piece of iron. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to make ourselves the chisel. We want our farm looking nice, and I find the chisel's the best way to go about it. So we'll pick a block. I think we're going to take that one. I think we're going to have that one. So let's go. I've done a little bit of off camera here. I added a bit to the sides and I widened it up a little bit. So as the mobs get pushed, they'll fall down and we won't have much trouble. I've come up with a new design. We're not going to go with the water this time. I have a plan. We're going to try fans and we're going to blow them down. So this is the first time I've gone ahead and built this mob farm on camera, and in all honesty it's the first time I've tried this mob farm out in general. So it's going to be a learning curve for both of us, or all of us should I say. One thing I've got to do is make ladders. Because we're going to need to climb up and down. I've also got a few things ready to be built for the next episode. But I think while we build this, I'm going to start prepping for things to come. Right, so we'll run over to this crafting station and we'll take out this grate. Pop it into the furnaces. Let's get it all cooking. I probably will need a lot more, but for a start this will do. So while we're doing this, that can start cooking. Now we're going to get our ladders. I'm going to go up, and then we're going to get this put together rather fast. So I've made the hole big enough for spiders to go down. It saves us infesting all the trees, so it's probably a good plan. but I need the loot bags. That's what I'm after. Because you get some good drops in them loot bags. I mean, you get some bad drops, but can't have everything. So we're going to place some of these down, get it all going. It's got a nice vertical height. I'm not going to do it 20 blocks high, I don't think. I don't mind killing the mobs. But what I am thinking of doing is putting spikes at the bottom. It's going to save us a lot of time. For a start off, we'll use the iron spikes until we've got the resources we need, but eventually we're going to go for diamonds so we get all the XP. Let's just bang this up as quickly as we can, as we've got night falling on us. So that's probably a little bit higher, I think. So we're going to raise ourselves up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out here, get up to where the platform is going to be, and then I'll come back. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so I'm back. I started to build a little bit, got a couple of walls up, but I thought I'd bring you back and show you what goes down from here. So we're going to fly through as fast as we can, because I have got other plans for the end of the video, a few things to make. So it's going to be quite a long one today. So I'm going to try and keep it as short as I can. I'll do a couple of cutouts here and now, I'll show you what's going on. But like I said, I do want to keep you in for most of the builds, as you miss out on quite a lot of it. So, try some speed building. One thing we've got to do is we've got to make our fans. I think 12 should cover it. Oh, another thing I wanted to show you is we've got a loot bag. So let's have a look. We have a bit of electrical steel, full guard pattern and books that will come in handy along the way. So we'll place our fans down, and this is how the mob farm is going to work. It's going to blow the mobs off the end. Just turn them off for now, don't want to blow ourselves off, but it's looking like it's going to work. Let's make a few more switches while we're here. The amount of wood I've used so far is absolutely phenomenal. Stack after stack after stack. We don't need all these, but we'll just make them anyway. So we're going to pop that there, that there. I've made these little outcrops for a reason, so I can hide the light. Let's go back to the build. I do want to go downstairs while it's down, put some stuff away. All this high risk work. I'm keeping my finger firmly on shift. So we're going to quickly bang it together because it's coming nice like. I'm going to use the fans rather than the water, as I want to trap some enderman, and with the water they start teleporting here, there and everywhere, and that don't do us no favours, especially when they're trying to kill you. So we're getting somewhere, so I'm going to cut out now again, get a little bit more done, and I'll be back shortly. So okay, so see you soon. Welcome back. All the floors are in, all the fans are in. We've just got to do the ceiling, turn the fans on, and we're laughing. It's quite a big spawn space, so I'm expecting quite a lot, so we'll see how it goes. This is a crucial part now. I'm going to need lots of half slabs. But once we've got it up, it's going to look good. So, oh sugar, didn't mean to do that. Always the way. What I think I'm going to do though, before I go any further, is I'm going to take some of this downstairs just in case. The last thing I want to do is lose all that iron. I think I should be alright for now. Just try and lose a bit more of this stuff. Anything that I don't need, I'm not going to take. It's not worth the loss. Get up there quick before it goes dark, otherwise we're going to have mobs spawning. It's a big enough drop for them to die, so I'm going to start throwing this roof on. So I'm going to cut out while I just throw the roof up. But if you can see, these are going to be the spawning pads, the raised levels. The mobs are going to wander off into the middle. As they wander into the middle, they're going to be picked up by the fans, which in turn is going to blow them straight over the edge. That's the theory. Whether it works or not is a different matter. Guess we're about to find out in a few minutes, so I'm going to cut out again. And we've got the roof on, we've got the fans going. All that's left to do is turn these last ones on, knock the torch out, and get out of here. That's not what I wanted to do, but these fans seem to push, so I'm quite happy with that. There are quite a distance on them as well. That's twice now. It's always when you're recording, you always seem to misplace blocks. Right, so find a block. That doesn't help. The fans blow you back up the ladder, so be careful. They're still blowing me now because I can't get back onto the ladder. Oh, let's take them all out. So that's the mob farm done. So I'm back. We had a bit of an issue then. My computer decided to turn off halfway through the video, and then when I got back on, we had such lag off this monstrosity that I had to go ahead and just do a little bit myself. So all I've done is finish off the bottom and put some iron spikes in, but you can see from the payoff I'm getting, this thing is well worth it. I've got chests full now, and I've only really just started. The payoff of this is worth all the build. If you consider what I had prior to what I've got now. What, half an hour's work, and you can't beat it. You get more from the loot bags than you do from the sieving. And I think the fact that the fans, they actually work a treat, so it's so if you notice, I've had 3 deaths. The one of them was due to the lag. I spawned back in. The lag was that bad. I turned around and Sunday was shooting me, so that was the first one. I got over here, respawned back in, come back on, killed Sunday, turned around, there's a skeleton shooting me, so that wasn't good. And then the third one was the explosion as I was trying to fix this thing. So from no deaths to 3 deaths, all down to a server. The lag was absolutely horrendous. But that's that. That's all done now. I'm still having a few issues, but hey, what can you do? I need to sort my inventory out, is the first thing. So I'm going to dump a lot of this stuff now. I've lost my axe, so I'm going to have to make a new one. Got to repair my pickaxe. But I can do all that off camera. Right, so where was we? Yes, before we went off, we was just about to craft this thing. So that goes in there like that. We'll cook these up. Look, more loot bags coming from everywhere. A legendary loot bag, so we're going to look in the legendary one while we wait. Oh, that's a nice one. 3 horse armors. Very shortly we're going to have a smeltery, so we'll smelt all that up. I think that's 6 iron per armor, which is 18 in total, so that's a nice little find. See what's in the rare loot bag. And we're going to look at an epic loot bag. Oh, mega rubber. We're going to throw them straight over the edge. Yep, we've got a couple of nice things going on there. Might as well go for the... Oh, we've got another full guard pattern. Single use firing net, that's going to have something nice in it, I'm guessing. So we'll open another epic and an uncommon. And another rare. So we don't need that one so much. Might as well just take them. Yeah, we'll just take it for now. So, now you've seen the mob farm going up. You've seen the payoff we get off it. Each side is 9 from the centre. Well, apart from this bit, which is the 10th block. But it's 9 to the walls. And the kill rate is pretty phenomenal. I mean, look, we just walked to it and we're absolutely overloaded with stuff. We can't deal with it, it's that much. We need a vacuum hopper. Or we need some kind of drastic way to remove all that. So hopefully this is cooked up. And we've got no room. Just put them in there for now. And with any luck this has worked this time. Nope, still not worked. So it's quartz grinder we're looking for. We've used the wrong wooden gear, that's why. Right, so this time, hopefully, we've got this right. It's cobblestone, not stone. And we've still not got it right. Don't know what happened then. But finally we've got it. So I'm going to slip him in out. In this one here we've got the crank. So we're going to take the crank out. Put it in the top. And away we go. So what we're going to do, we're going to put our gold in there and our silver in there. We're going to crank it round a little bit. The gold's done. The silvers should be almost done. We've just got to get some more gold and more silver, so going to be a bit of sieving going on, I think. So for today's episode, I'm going to call it a day. We've had mishaps, we've had deaths, we've got an epic mob farm that provides that much loot. Look, whoa, here it comes. I can't even pick it all up, there's that much. Got no chance. Just can't keep up with that mob farm. Whoa, look, whoa, there's loads. We're going to have to get some barrels set up here. So that's going to be one of our next projects. But our very next project is going to be a smeltery. We need something to cook our metals up. We need to ore double. But we're also going to look at the auto sieve. It saves us messing around with this. We're saying that with the amount of loot bags I'm getting now, I don't think I'm going to need a sieve anymore. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Take it easy and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.